November is coming to an end. My boat is winterized and covered. But I just remembered that during my last trip, the engine was working on cool temperature. And I suspect the thermostat is stuck open. So I need to get inside, remove the thermostat, and to replace it with a new one. Ooh, hello. Quite chill inside, but dry and looks quite nice. I like that. Here is my OMC 235, but the engine is Ford 351 Windsor. And the thermostat sits here in this housing, so I need to remove it and replace it. This big one too. So if I close this end and this end and this hole inside and blow through here, if the thermostat is closed, I should feel resistance. But apparently no resistance at all, so the thermostat is stuck open at freezing temperature. So here it is on the bench already, and the thermostat is here inside. Actually, I have no idea how to remove it, but on the perimeter here is an O-ring, and I think that O-ring keeps it in its place, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Actually, I've got already the aftermarket replacement of this thermostat. Here are the numbers, and they got it locally here, so it was quite fast. And here is the O-ring. I think I need to remove the O-ring first. Not much luck so far. but the O-ring moved from its place, so maybe I need some kind of a hook. Maybe this will help. No, too big. It can be rotated already. Whoo! Here it is. There is a lot of sludge inside, which prevents me from removing that thermostat. Whew. And now it is closed already. Probably with a lots of that movement I made it close. Okay, there is a lot of sediment inside and I would like to have it clean. So I consider to soak it in muriatic acid. Hope it will clean it. Fits here nicely. If you watched my series about rebuilding my Ford Windsor engine, I was using this muriatic acid trying to clean inside of it, but that was a complete fail. And let's see how it works this time. We have the whole winter ahead, nowhere to rush, so I'm leaving like this for a day and let's see what happens, and if needed I leave it even longer. As this old thermostat is closed now, let's see if it is still operational. It is working. Of course, I don't know what is the temperature when it opened, but actually it is working. After about half an hour, I removed the foam, the bubbles, and the reaction is not so very intense. Let's leave it for the longer time. 15 hours later, I removed the housing from the acid, washed it in What is that? It is sodium hydrogen carbonate to neutralize the acid, and then I tried to remove thick remainings of those oxides. Used man-powered needle gun like this. Now it looks much cleaner, and I think I will dip it to the acid again to remove the remainings. So, more than 2 days passed. Let's remove it. But before, I'm going to make a neutralizer solution with sodium hydrogen carbonate. Nice. I thought it would be a fast reaction, but it is still going on. I like that. Okay, I would say that's a success. Quite clean. And if you remember how that thermostat is difficult to get out, it goes now like this. Is it not too loose? Woohoo. Okay, looks similar. And the O-ring fits here. Let's say not very stiff. And if you are interested in this part number, it is OMC 908495. Hope it's 9. Here it's 9. So after that's a lot of effort, I'm going to repaint it to look nice. And before repainting, I need to prime it. And before priming, I need to degrease it. So I know that it's not very correct, but I'm degreasing it with brake cleaner. So lots of time has passed already and it is dried out and ready to use. Worked out quite nice. But before that I need to test my new thermostat. I'll be testing both new and old, as in my opinion the old one is still good. So here is some markings if you're interested in. Temperature 160 Fahrenheit, so how much is it in Celsius? So it should open at 71 degree. The old one also. Let's put them so that it could be good visibility. I'm using this foot thermometer. Not yet. Not yet. So it should open now. Is it opening? Is it all opening? Not yet. Okay, it is starting to open. 73 degrees. $76 degrees. Yes, it is opening already. And the old one, yes, the old one opens also. $80 degrees. Here is the gap. And here is the gap also. So both thermostats are in working order, but I'll be using the new one. At 90 degrees they are both fully open. So let's pour some cold water to see if they close. And yes, they do close. Some more. Both closed. So I think the temperature, operation temperature, a little bit higher than it is indicated, but it's okay. Here is all I need for replacing the thermostat, the new one thermostat and the O-ring. But there is one small issue, that the inside of the housing of the thermostat got corroded a lot, and it is now bigger in dimensions, and that O-ring is not very tight here. So I bought some additional O-rings. They are tiny little bit bigger than the original one, and this one is bigger than this one, and I'll be using this non-original O-ring. The process is very simple, just thermostat in, and the ring is used for fixation. It would be much more easier if I was not filming, but anyway, it is not difficult to do. I think that's it. Not very strong fixation here, and I doubt it should be so, but I don't know what I could do better. I didn't like the thermostat is wobbling inside, so I applied some RTV, and I'd like to apply some RTV on this O-ring also. So I put it on the thermostat edge here. So here it is secured a little bit more with RTV. Unfortunately, the gasket provided in the kit, it is too small. So I will be using RTV also. So I'm inside the boat now, and let's put the thermostat housing to its place. I just slightly tightened the bolts, and I tighten them harder when the RTV gasket maker cures. I need also to attach the hoses and to attach voltage regulator, but I think I'll do this in spring while preparing the engine for the summer. And for that moment I have finished with that thermostat replacing.